Hey guys, welcome back to Arlie's Adventure. My name is Arlie, and this is segment number 2. Segment number 1, I'm talking about the virus. I just summarized like what's happened, like what we think we know, what I think I know, and now I'm talking about the Great Divide. So, how do we go back to normal? How do we open up the economy, right? The Great Divide. So, we want to get back to work because America is a business and we want to get the economy opened up. As the numbers of cases and deaths start going down, we got to start thinking about opening up the economy. So, what's the agenda for the government? They've been talking about a vaccine, right? And we all know that there's the anti-vaccine group and there's the pro-vaccine group. Okay, pro-vaccine group feel like a vaccine is the answer to all the problems. If you get vaccinated, you can go back to work, and people that get vaccinated should be able to go back to work. But then there's the people that will not get vaccinated because of their beliefs that are like, nah, you can't vaccinate me. There's different agendas happening right now. If you guys have been watching Bill Gates' agenda is to vaccinate the whole world. Okay? Now, have you heard of ID 2020? ID 2020 is Bill Gates' program, and he's openly talked about it. You can Google it. They want to vaccinate everyone, you know. So Bill Gates has been doing a lot with this whole pandemic. In October of last year, 2019, he had an event 201, which was a simulation of a coronavirus pandemic, and how nations would react to it. Okay, it's on his website, the Bill Gates and Melinda Foundation. You can look it up. And before that, he had a TED Talk talking about the next pandemic. Okay, and now he's openly talking about vaccinating the whole world. And there's two people. The people that know about and have been watching Bill Gates like vaccine agenda, and the people that haven't and think that Bill Gates is like a humanitarian savior, that he's doing a good thing by investing his big money into this vaccine. Okay? The Great Divide. There's the people that haven't got sick, that are being affected in so many ways by this shutdown, their business, that are going crazy at home, that just want to go back to work. And if it means that they'll get a vaccine in order for them to go back to work, they'll get it because they're not aware. All right? So usually it takes over a year to make a vaccine. It has to go through trials. But they already have vaccines out there they're being tested on humans right now. Okay, if there was a vaccine available tomorrow, would you get it? That's the question. The fear that has been implemented on us as a society by the media is so intense. There's people that are really, really scared. Okay? People that won't leave their house to go grocery shopping. You know? Because they're really scared. Like, when have you ever seen that? People that won't open their front door anymore to accept their groceries because they're really scared, even if you're wearing a mask. Okay? People won't handshake anymore. I think that's going to be a thing of the past because of this virus, because of how it spreads so easily that People are really scared. They don't want to die. They don't want to get it. So they're doing things differently. So on one hand, they're scared. They don't go outside. They want to go outside. They want to go back to work. How do you find a balance, right? Is the answer a vaccine? Is that the answer? Well, to many, many people, that is the answer. And they're like ready for it. They're ready for it. And then there's some that are like, nah. Nah. Have you heard of the mark of the beast? I recently heard about it. Maybe like 3 years ago. And the way that I heard about it was through a dream. It was an intense dream that I had, where an angel came to me from the future and told me, don't get the mark of the beast. And I was like, well, what's the mark of the beast? Don't get the mark of the beast. So he came from the future to like give me a warning. And he said, don't get the mark of the beast. So I woke up, fucking strange dream, okay? And I told my brother about it. And it like stuck with me. I was like, I had no idea what the mark of the beast was. A week later, I was driving home from work in traffic, and I was listening to a radio station in Spanish, and they were doing a prank. It was like a prank. They were doing a prank. So the mom called into the radio station, and they were gonna prank her daughter. They were very religious, apparently, and the daughter, the mom was gonna call the daughter up and tell her that she got the chip, the mark of the beast. Okay? That she went to the doctor and they like forced her to get the chip because she's diabetic, and that it would help her because that chip would have all her information. So they called the daughter. The mom pranked the daughter, and the daughter was like, why did you get it? Why did you get it? And I'm listening to this, and I had no idea what the mark of the beast was. I'm just listening to what they're saying. And I was like, holy shenanigans. Like, last week, I had a dream about the mark of the beast. Before that, I had never, ever, ever in my life heard about the mark of the beast. So the week before I had a dream, the following week, I heard it on the radio. Now, I could not ignore this anymore. And I went online and I Googled it, the mark of the beast. And to my surprise, this thing has been around for a long time. Like, people are conscious about what the mark of the beast means and what it is. Okay? So the mark of the beast is in the Bible. And pretty much it's like a whole new world order thing. Like, it's where they chip you, and all your information, your identity, your social security, your money, your medical history is all on a chip. Okay? And without this chip, you can no longer, if you don't have the chip, you can't sell or buy. So you're pretty much forced to get it, because how are you going to live? How are you going to work? How are you going to buy stuff if your currency is on a chip, right? So that's what the mark of the beast is. And then when I looked into it, I was like, I was really shocked. Okay. And now, right now, Bill Gates wants to vaccinate the whole world. Okay. What is in this vaccine? Okay. What's happening? Like, you got to question the stuff. I question it, because you have to. You just can't sign up for everything. Like, if there was a vaccine tomorrow, I'm not going to get it. No. What does this vaccine have? Okay. We don't know. We know that vaccines have harmful things in it. I know that. What will this new vaccine, what does Bill Gates' vaccine have? What will it have? So this is where we're going. We have the people that want to get the vaccine, that don't know, that are just want things to go back to normal, that are scared. And then there's the people that are like, wait. Okay? So, yeah, that's the great divide. I see it already. I see it already. There's spiritual people out there that are aware, and they're like, you know what? Forget this. I'm just gonna go out there and do my thing. This is all like a hoax or like an agenda. And they're rebelling, they're doing things out there. And then there's people that are like staying home that are scared because they might have a low immune system, or they might have, you know, illnesses that make them a high risk person to getting the disease, COVID-19. So we're being divided. We're already, as a humanity, we're already divided in so many ways, but this is just making more division. Okay? So in the United States, they implemented the 15-day slow the spread guidelines. And then those 15 days got extended another 30 days to April 30th. Okay. Here in LA, they have a stay-at-home order. And at first it was 15 days, and now it got extended, and now it's going all the way to May 15th. That's what we know today. Okay, April 13th. There are some people that are being affected by this extremely that are not staying home anymore. How long are people gonna obey the government and stay home? How long? So far in California and LA, people have been pretty good about it, though. Pretty good about it. Our cases are not really high because people understand that we don't want to flood the hospital systems. Like, we don't want people to die. Okay, so the most people get it, whether it's a hoax or whatever. We just obey because you don't know. We don't want to overwhelm the hospital systems. We don't want people dying. I don't want my family to get sick just because I'm young and my immune system's good. Not everybody in my household is in the same situation. So, and if you don't obey, the government is being like, they're saying you don't have to stay home. You can go out and exercise. Like right now I'm in the park. There's nobody here, but I'm not locked in my house. If I can go to the grocery store and buy groceries, I could, do the essential things. But when people start disobeying, like everybody, like as more and more people, that's when things could change. We could go into martial law. When people don't listen, that's when the government has to like lay down the law. So we don't want to go into martial law. Okay. The Great Division. That's the Great Division. And it's going to be interesting. I'm already seeing it on social media. The Great Division. And that's where we're at with that.